Hello and welcome to another out of character episode of Derelict. So, much like the last episode, we will be that was out of character. We will be spending it building another little ship. We have already set up our little spot for it to go, which is of course actually hooked up. I believe. Yes, that is totally hooked up. So, I'll also spend this time talk a little bit about the series itself, talk to you guys a bit more directly, and let's just kind of hope that things go well. So, to start, I'm going to need a few items. I think I might have to actually mine a bit of stone, because I don't think... Oh, I do have some. Let's grab a few of these plates. Let's grab... do I have any interior plates sitting around? It doesn't look like it. Hmm. No, and I don't have exactly a whole lot of iron either, but I should be able to get a few. Let's get... Yeah, like 10. We'll just do 10 for the moment. Get some stuff set up. Alright, so... Much like with Tilly here, we're just gonna start getting some things together. What am I doing? Where's my brain? We need a landing gear to start, because it's easiest that way. Just kind of... Yeah, let's make sure you're little, and you need to be rotated around. Boop, that should do. Excellent. That'll actually be fine. It should be fine. Okay. We are going to want our cockpit. I know. I said I was going to talk about the series and stuff, and I'm immediately focused in, but I need to get, like, just a couple of these guys going before I really kind of focus in on things. Okay, that'll probably be enough. Alright, so we are going to also need... Oh, wait, we need... Yeah, we need this guy, but fortunately, we can do this right this time. Do it like that. We are going to also want medium cargo containers. Which, yeah, that'll do. Just like that. Okay. So anyway, I said I was going to talk about things, and I am going to talk about things. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. It's currently my highest viewed series on the channel, so I'm assuming you guys are enjoying it. At the very least, you're watching it, so that, if nothing else, is a good thing. I do have some thoughts for some future series that I might want to get, like, your guys' general opinion of before I kind of commit to it. So, I've been looking at the game Empyrean. I've been playing it. I've actually been playing the, what's it called? The mod pack that is Reforged Eden, which, if you guys are unaware, is basically a fan extension of the base game. Yeah, this will do nicely. We'll do this. And I've been having some thoughts. I could do another series like this. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards, where I kind of have an end goal in mind that is not necessarily the same as, the game itself. Um, but, basically kind of set myself up, need to do things in a, to a certain extent, use the vast majority of the systems, but, kind of do it as a talking to myself, trying to, survive kind of thing. Or I've thought about doing the same type of thing, but doing it in a, more normal way, just setting myself a limitation. Like, I was thinking, if I'm going to do that, if if I'm going to do it as just a regular series, I might set myself the limitation of not using the factory, which is the sort of in-UI method of building ships and such. I'd have to basically either take stuff over or, you know, build everything from scratch, which might be an interesting little challenge. I might lean towards doing mostly that, even if I, you know, do end up doing it sort of like Derelict here. But I don't think I'd actually set that limitation. I think I'd just kind of lean towards doing things that way. Anyway, what am I looking for here? What am I looking for? Oh, I need the thrusters. Alright, we're just gonna grab the little thrusters. I kind of want to use the big ones, but we need to... We've only got a few of these spare. Well, I mean, a few. We have a few hundred. But I kind of want to not be super weird about things either. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. We were talking about possible series stuff. Other than that, I have had a few thoughts about this series that I need to share. So, if you guys recall, when I was last talking about it, I was talking about the fact that I had set up, you know, like a handicap, yada yada yada, for the actual, you know, for the mods and stuff that are, you know, part of this series, and ultimately ran into, you know, a bit of a problem where I was having trouble, like, getting it tweaked, you know, etc., etc. I figured out what I was doing wrong. If you guys hadn't noticed, the severity of the stuff that has been showing up in the last several episodes has actually gone way down. And that is primarily because, you know, I figured out what I was doing wrong. Ultimately, it turns out I was being a dummy. And while I had the correct file, I had it in the wrong place. So it was the only one that was coming up on the search because by default, the like save files for the game are hidden. So I had to actually go in, unhide the save files, then I could find the actual file that I needed to make the adjustments to. So now the handicap has actually been set because, and it's like, oh, why do you want to set a handicap? Because this thing is mostly heavy armor and useless. I mean, I'm only just now, because I found this gold, you know, this gold, I am only just now getting to the point where I might not be quite so useless, and even then, I don't have any magnesium to actually make any of the ammo, so it's not like, you know, I'm actually going to be able to fend anything off yet. And I don't want the series to just kind of go out to a random encounter, you know. But I'm going to be tweaking things here and there a little bit, yeah, especially now that I have, you know, a little bit better resources, although we are running low on energy. Energy is becoming a problem, which is why I added all those solar panels, because if you guys look here, we have not much uranium left. So that's why I have that off, by the way. We're running on battery and solar power at the moment, because we also don't have a whole lot of hydrogen left either, so I can't really run the hydrogen engine. Fuel is going to be a problem soon in this series, and yeah, solar will only get us so far. These big old hydrogen engines won't be useful if I run out of ice. Which is why I was kind of avoiding hydrogen engines to begin with, but then we found that giant ice asteroid. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Alright, what am I doing here? I need to add a couple more things. I need gyroscopes. Gyroscopes. So, yeah, that was most of what I wanted to talk about as far as the actual... Oh, I am... No? Oh, you are not able to place on that spot for some reason? Odd. I'll put you there instead. What am I doing here? Oh, I need a beacon. That's gonna be a good idea. Yeah, for a moment I thought I was out of steel plates again or something. Could we... There we go. Like, why am I not getting this? Alright, we got that. Alright, so I'm gonna want an ore scanner. Definitely something I want. And I should probably put a light on this guy too, right? Maybe two? Maybe... Oh, you know what? How about I put that light right there? Yeah. Then we go... Now, unfortunately, these little baby ore scanners on these guys don't do much. I kind of want to... You know, I want to put that underneath a bit. Or I could stick it in... Oh no, that actually does take up those spots. It's just visually not the same. We'll think about that. We are going to need to start getting some of this together so I can get it hooked up. So... Well, maybe. Let's see. Can I... I don't think I'm going to be able to get the connector in there. Not like it is. Oh, maybe. Look at you. I got you in. Alright. So that is actually everything I need, right? Let me just... Whoa, my throat. Let me just kind of go over this real quick. Alright, so we've got cockpit. That's important. We have thrusters in all directions. Actually, we have two in all directions. I did that because ore tends to be heavier than the parts. And never mind the fact that this was literally the limit of what we had available to us when we built Tilly. So that'll work. This is actually on the correct way this time. Now, see, I can't just fix this one because the parts need the large connections to go through, whereas ore can go through the small connections. So I can have this one set up right. Tilly isn't really fixable in that way. It would have to be totally remodeled, so we just kind of have a useless, you know, storage at the back. But this guy here, whatever I end up naming him, her, whatever, it's a ship, it's a her. We're not on a lake. Lake boats are hims. Whereas all other ships are hers. Alright, gyroscopes, batteries, got a beacon, thrusters in all directions, I got my drills, I got my connector. Yeah, this is looking appropriate. Alright, let's get the bare minimum stuff here working so I can get it hooked up. Alright, we're gonna do that. We need the cockpit functional. Alright. We're gonna need at least one gyroscope. And we're gonna need at least one thruster each direction. Which I don't think I'm gonna have the build planner capacity for. Let's go ahead and start dumping some of this stuff in. Alright. Ah, it was the connector. I'm like, there was a third thing. Alright. that this was due to space, but let's double check. Yeah, it looks like set. All right. Make items, if we can. So yeah, we'll still be tweaking the handicap a little bit. It has been a little bit quiet in the last several episodes. I will probably end up making my first tweak after the next episode, because the next episode is pretty much going to be me mining. And having the quiet for that will be useful, but we'll start tweaking things back towards a little more violent after that, I think. I know that as of this video going live, as of yesterday, I will have put up my my first in my new 7 Days to Die series. I hope you guys are enjoying that so far. It's an interesting concept. I plan on the series being short, probably only about a dozen episodes or so. I'm about 3 into recording it at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. It's definitely gone a little bit slower than I initially thought, but if you guys do end up enjoying it, then I don't think you guys will complain about a few extra episodes. All right, let's get whatever all components successfully withdrawn. Let's get these cleared out of ye old build planner then. Right there. Excellent. And you. Alright. Done. Okay. Now, we need at least one thruster in each direction and a battery. Let's get... one, two, three,
energy low.
4. Recharge my energy. Recharge is a little slow. Wonder if I'm doing on power actually. 5. And 6. Alright. Let's grab whatever parts we can. I think 6 is the limit of the build planner. All components successfully withdrawn. Okay. I guess I had all of them. Alright, let's just make sure, side to side, front, back, up, down. Okay, that is all of them. Now, we need a battery complete. We might as well do this one. Alright, now I know I'm not going to have the battery components initially here. Yeah, and the 2 computers, but let's get everything else done. Excellent. Alright, time to get these items built. Go do that. That's going to take a few minutes because those power cells actually take a decent chunk of time. I don't know how close I'm going to be on the resources on this, but once I get the miner built, I'll be able to actually just take it out and even get just the stone. A heck of a lot easier than it has been maneuvering the ship into place. Now, the storage capacity on this isn't going to be great. This is, after all, just a super basic space miner. But it is what it is. You know, I've got to deal with the resources at hand. Much like when I'm building Tilly, I'm not going to be spawning anything in. I'm not using any sort of special anything. I mean, I suppose if for whatever reason more of those like really aggressive ships show up, then I'll delete them like I did before. But that's the main reason why I do these out of character. Then I can talk about the ship. So as you guys can see, let's talk about the ship a little bit while we're waiting on that. I've done a similar design to Tilly here because it does serve a similar purpose. It is just for, small scale, independent, like supposed to be set up to do stuff with the ship. Um, just super basic stuff. Um, Done a similar layout because Tilly has worked out here really well, so the basic layout works. As you can see, I actually have the the cargo set back one as compared to Tilly. I have where these would be instead of up here, but that's just because the way these are kind of set up. Yes, these are two, yes, but I kind of feel like getting in that little bit closer with the um, with the miner is a little bit better. Just a personal preference. That's why I basically said that you wouldn't be able to just hot swap drills with Tilly. That and the fact that these drills use the little ports, whereas these guys use the big ports. So, kind of a thing. Let's go ahead and grab our parts. Oh, alright. Can't withdraw 2 power cells and 2 computers. That's okay, we'll go do that. Get you pretty built up. Go grab our last bits. Hopefully it's not a case of it couldn't build them. Alright, they've been built. Alright, so that was one of my big concerns, was that I wouldn't be able to move this into place before I had to go mining. I'm probably going to have to mine some stone before we're done with this, but as it stands, we're doing pretty good. Alright, so now we have that. Now, can I... Alright. Let's hope that this isn't bad. Alright. Can I do this? Alright. Only got the one gyroscope. We've got... Oh, no. Hang on. Oh. Alright, well, we're going to have to risk it. Ooh, alright. There we go. That was the thing I was worried about possibly going overboard, but alright. And we're locked. Excellent. Now, one thing oh yeah, let's just see where the gold is, because we're now docked to the ship. We need to go here. I need my batteries. The incomplete plus this one need to become a group. Need to be miner batteries. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to set you to recharge for the moment. And... why did I go to inventory? I need to go here. Where's my groups? Groups. Utility batteries, miner batteries. And you are going to recharge on off. Excellent. There we go. Alright. We are currently that far along. Let's get the second battery done so that it can charge up as well. And then it'll just be a case of getting these guys put together, which I might be able to just kind of go and do, in between this and getting my actual episode done. But let's just hope that there is enough in here to actually make that so we can charge this guy up while we still have a bit of sunlight. Because that's going to be the one major thing, is we are having power issues. Oh, we're already not doing so well on the sunlight. Oh, how's our bottom, singulars? Oh, that's right, we have 2. Alright, these guys are starting to get light, although that's not going to keep up, is it? not so much. Ow. What am I doing? Let me just kind of check real quick how these systems are doing. This is the battery, fully depleted in 2 hours. So that's not too bad, I guess. Alright. Let's see, 1 power cell, 2 computers. That's just because I don't have the space. Let's do that. Come grab our remaining stuff. And there we go. Alright, and you are in a recharge mode as well. Good. Alright, let's get this conveyor junction out of the way. That way things can be set up correctly. Alright, let's get as much of this as we can. Cannot withdraw 8 interior plates. That was expected. I had all the interior plates on me that I had. Let's go ahead and get some more of this stuff going. This shouldn't take nearly as long. It's just interior plates. All components successfully withdrawn. Alright, so this... Alright, now we are to the point where I should be getting oxygen to the cockpit from the ship. There we go, we have oxygen in the cockpit. Beautiful. Now I can at the very least use this guy as a recharge point. Alright, so I was holding off on that ore scanner. Where did I get rid of... I must have overlapped it with something. Let's go ahead and get this ore scanner in place now that that guy's gone. How far forward do I want you to be? I kind of want you back one. Right there? Yeah, we'll put you right there. Excellent. Alright, now that guy's not going to do too great, but, you know, whatever. Alright, you are charging. And keep in mind, that was also 2 hours of it recharging these guys, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's get this back one done, because this is going to be primarily where a lot of this stuff is done. In fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get these guys as well. Might as well. This is all of our interior plate stuff, and we need to make all those interior plates. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab everything we can. We're going to go ahead and get all this stuff deposited. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and be like, please build all these things. Joy, joy. I just hope we have enough to actually get all this done. These guys aren't too bad. The beacon, I think we've got most of the stuff for. We're going to spotlight the ore detector. Yeah, we're actually almost done here. The drills themselves might be a touch if we don't have enough of some of these other things, but we're probably good, right? Motor into display, or 3 motors into display. Alright, there's that guy. Although now I'm wondering something. Why did I make that a conveyor junction? You know what, there's too much stuff attached to it to futz with it. Whatever, I should have made that a medium cargo container. I'm really not sure why I did it that way. Alright, are you going to give me the parts? All components successfully withdrawn. Okay, so it just hadn't made them yet. That was always a possibility. Alright, let's get... the rest of these. Four... 5... Excellent. Yeah, we've gone over my normal length, but I just kind of want to see how far we get before it reaches the I am out of materials point. Alright, these guys are going to be next because they are obviously the next most important. I am out of steel plates, it looks like. That's not good, but it is a thing. Alright, so let's start by grabbing up what we can. Alright, and now we're gonna say build those items. Boop. Hopefully there's enough stuff. Yeah, that's mildly annoying to me. I'd have to do too much to fix it at this point, though. So I guess it's just gonna stay that way. Alright, so we got that. We've got this guy. We've got a beacon. And of course, 3 additional gyroscopes and an ore detector. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Let's go grab whatever we've got ready. All components successfully withdrawn. Alright, we might actually be able to do this. I thought for sure we would run out of materials before finishing, but bare minimum, we now have a functional enough mining ship that I could use it to get the materials that I need if I run out now. Let's go ahead, we're gonna... 5, 6. Alright, let's grab whatever components are available. Of course, motors, computer... Oh, there's interior plates involved? Okay. Must be the light. Yeah, there's an interior plate in that light, that's what I thought. Oh, I thought I had more radio components. I must have broke them down for something. Alright. Let's tell it to build stuff and hope that it actually can manage everything. All components successfully put into production. Let's go and recharge while we wait a minute. Hey Tilly, how you doing? Go ahead, let this get built. Get recharged. Recharge myself. Saying I've got 7 hours. I wonder, did my... It's possible, hang on. I am curious about the refinery. The refinery finished, that's why. So that's also part of what has been draining our power, was we had all that silver processing. So now that that's done, our batteries are probably looking in a lot better shape. How are you doing, by the by? Ooh, you're saying fully depleted in 1 hour. And that's only going to get worse when the refinery kicks on. Alright, let's grab whatever parts we've got. Not everything is available yet, but that just might be it's not done yet. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to get an ore detector. Hooray, you're done. Light. You are very bright. Beacon. Good. Gyroscope. Gyroscope. You're missing motors. Well, on motor. You are missing motor steel plate. So yeah, it might have just still been making it. Oh. No, you might not be. You might not be. Where's my... Yeah. Okay, you're stuck on iron. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, so what I'm going to do is between episodes here, I will just grab a little bit of rock and basically finish up these last two gyroscopes. I'll probably open the episode on me finishing a gyroscope, and we will take things from there. I will also get... Actually, you know what? Before we're done, let's go ahead and get some of you set up. Oh. We'll do that in between as well. We'll worry about that in between. So yeah, we're gonna have to get things set up for the thrusters, yada yada yada, all of that fun stuff. But hey, let's finish it out on one thing. Where's my block tools? Drill? That's the wrong one. That's what I was afraid of. Drill? There we go. Hey, you're working. We'll name it next up. We'll name it in the episode. Things of that nature. That's going to do it for this second out of character episode where we build ourselves a nice little ship. We have a miner now. I know some people were asking for one in the comments, and it was always the plan to make one eventually. We just finally did it when we finally found gold. So, until next time, have a good one.